Yes, it appears that we are recording. Yes. Recording on a fine Saturday, you and I. Let's get at it. Taking that left, walking a couple of steps, testing out the hip flexors. Do you want to open and close? Do my legs feel okay about lifting a bunch of times? That's a yes. I'm feeling a yes. I'm also feeling, well, let's get into it before we get into it. How about that? And by getting into it, I mean stepping into it. By stepping into it, I mean running into it. Because that is, after all, the thing that we do. It's the name of the game. Welcome, my friends. This one right here, ep31, episode 31 of Ride Along with Run Man. I'm your host, Run Man, and I am running, and I am a man. And I am taking steps rapidly, and we're feeling through how things are adjusting. You know, I definitely feel some wear and tear, and that's okay. I'm definitely feeling happy about the ankles and the knees. Those are grand. That right hip, though. Yesterday it was a little overly chummy on the mic. A little loose with the coffee at the water tank in the office. The day before, it was talking, a little quieter, but still talking. And now on this run, we've got a little bit more hello and how do from our good old friend, right front hip. And that's okay. I'll take it. Communication is better than cold silence. You don't want cold silence from your own body. Whew. I don't know how often that really happens. Usually it's just I'm ignoring what's going on, or just not taking the time to be available to what's coming through. You do that for a few years. You do that for a third of a human being's lifespan, and, well, whew, we got a lot of untraining to do, don't we? A lot of monkeys in the pen, we gotta let them out. In fact, that was the thing that I was referring to when I talked about getting into it today. And today it's a shorter run because, well, let's just do it, shall we? Today is lightning in a bottle. Today the monkeys they're just chumming around in the cage and they want out, dude. They want out. They want to poop and throw. They want to laugh and hoot and holler. They want to get out into the sun and reach for the taller banana trees where the fruit is higher but more valuable, beyond the reach of the hungry giraffes. Okay, so I don't know how tall banana trees get, or if giraffes would eat a banana I can't imagine they're too discriminating, giraffes. But hey, who knows? Don't giraffes have purple tongues? Isn't that a thing? Boy, they're weird. Any creature that uses its head like a mace. Giraffes, rhinos, me. Friggin' weird. So very weird. Hey, it's all a part of the game. And today the game is run and then do some orders with some food and sweat and organize and dismantle the structures in my room that are making it a little bit more how do I refer to this? Lightning in a bottle. A lot of energy today. The game is management, really. It's managing the energy. Really listening to it and seeing which way it wants to go. Which way does the arc flash want to ground? You know what I'm saying? We don't want to fry the brain. Whew. Speaking of which, Wim Hof was good this morning. On cycle 3, I hit 3 minutes and 2 seconds. That felt good. Whew. Yeah, what is that about? Oh. Oh. Ooh. Wow. Okay. Last time I ran out here, I was actually doing a podcast with y'all, and I happened to come across a sign, which was a bit of a weird sign. Yeah, that somebody posted, and I kind of skimmed over it and moved on quickly. There were people around, and I was trying to engage with my audience and such. So I decided I was going to kind of write it off. But I just gave it the 30 seconds that I thought that it needed. It's just one of those neighborhood posts. There's a weird strain of hostility on this road. A weird one. Further down, actually we're going there. Since we're going to the vineyard and back, I guess. Yeah, further down nearer to the vineyard. A year ago, somebody was posting signs about, oh, this neighbor killed my cat and shot him. I was like, oh, fuck. They peck pretty hard around here. This was a similar thing. Whew. Why do pets always have to pay? God damn it, people. I love animals. I love them so much that I don't have one as a pet. Because I don't have... Let's just say I'm not interested in managing my bandwidth in that way. A dependent creature who requires constant social nourishment. Even cats, they have needs, some more than others. Maybe I'll get myself a nice pet rock. Or a reptile they don't give an F. Or do they? Or I'll double down and just buy myself a dolphin. How about that? We can have conversations. I'll have to hit the books a little bit so I can communicate a little bit. They say dolphins are pretty complex with their languages. That's the word. Anyway, yeah, woke up. Did not make the bed first thing. Went for the coffee. Got the coffee down. 1 cup, 16 ounces. Black coffee. Right down the hatch. Drink a small amount of water. And guess what? It worked for me. Felt pretty good. After that, I allowed myself to consider, because I was already feeling like being productive. Often that doesn't really happen that early to me, but this time it did, this morning. So I thought, I'm going to give myself an hour. I'm going to take it for granted that I'm going to want that hour to fart around. So I gave myself that hour. After 45 or 50, I was considering going for that second cup of coffee. And the house filled up with people doing stuff. Moving around, shuffling around. And if I have very little bandwidth for animals, I have far less for people. Right about now, wouldn't be so bad to be under a rock somewhere in the desert, like a little crab, far from a person or a cell phone or a Walgreens. Oh, man. But I am a human living in a city. So instead of going to a rock somewhere and getting under it, I thought, I'm just not going to get out of my room, and I'm just not going to engage with human beings for the 3 minutes it'll take, the 5 minutes it'll take to boil up another coffee. And then the house emptied. My bed was made. I unplugged my television from everything except for the wall. That's next. I just realized I hadn't done that. But it's coming. I think anyway, so when the house emptied and I had the chance for that second coffee, I was already kind of in the swing of things. I opted against putting the free sign on the dresser and wheeling it on out to the front yard. Even though it's a Saturday, and that would have been a really good thing to do, I'm still toying with the notion of just dismantling it manually. It's a good dresser, but it's an old one. And I don't have tremendous luck getting rid of stuff with free signs. And I want to get rid of it ASAP. I want to get rid of that. I did dismantle my old school desk that I had picked up and run over to the house. Had that thing for, a while. Maybe a year. I don't know. And it served me. I don't need a table, though. Tables are great. I have a bed. I can write on my bed. Kind of like how I have that office chair. Good Lord, I just don't need it. The only time I even look at it is deep into the night. When I'm deciding if I want to get comfortable in a seated position and continue gaming, or if I just want to go to bed. And typically I choose bed. Yeah. So we're getting rid of things. Dressers, tables. How many possessions do I really need? I'm not even enthusiastic about having a bed right now. I was looking at my blankets. I was like, God, I only really need a few of you. I really do. If that. I have 2 pillows. Why do I have 2 pillows? The only time that I use 2 pillows is to prop myself up in bed and get my headphones on and listen to some music on my laptop, which I don't do as much anymore because, well, I've got one speaker to work with. I do like my speaker, but I'm also anticipating a celebration when we're comfortable enough to start purchasing more amenities, like stereo systems. Well, stereo headset systems, anyway. All right, headset. There we go. Oh, my God. Whew. I'm going to wake up screaming, hearing clicks in my nightmares. Hey, you know what, though? That's not today's podcast. Yesterday, we dealt with an emotion. One emotion. Anxiety. Whew. A good word for a hell of a feeling. It's a party in a bottle. But that was yesterday. It's funny, I talked about such a negative emotion, or an emotion that, well, it's painful. It's uncomfortable, and it can be very painful even. My heart has raced with anxiety, not infrequently throughout my life. Just raced, temples throbbing, vision blurring with anxiety, throat catching. Ooh. Dysregulated breathing rhythms, halting and gasping. This is not a panic attack. Or if it is, then I guess I had panic attacks. Eyes tingling, lips compressing together of their own accord, seizing almost. That kind of anxiety. Whew. Been there. But again, we addressed that yesterday, and I came out feeling so good. I had all this energy. Then I had more. Then I made more. Then I worked. Made a surprising amount of money. I worked for like an hour and I made $50. It was awesome. Let's do that again today. It is, after all, the weekend. There we go. I wonder if the gate is still there. Maybe we'll check it out. Oh. We're just investigating things right now. Whew. Well, that's right. Not feeling terribly motivated to speak unduly. Yeah. I don't think it's super duper something that would be appreciated for me to get over there. Oh, I guess I can go that way though. Something that I haven't done in a while. Sure. In fact, might be years since I've turned this way and gone this route. Certainly never run back here. Oh boy, okay. Yeah, we got some blackberry bushes. Oh yeah. Thin shoes. Okay. Let's go. Waist level grasses and blackberries with your beautiful blossoms and bees. Ooh. Everything cleared out. Well, this is nice. Look at that. What's better than that? An oasis and a margarita, you say? Stop that. We're not here for that. We're not here for that. If I stumble in on something like that, I'll let you know. And we'll stop and hang out. Because that would be a truly exceptional and strange thing to find. In the burbs. Whew. Oh, yeah. Okay, it's uneven. Okay, those vines are crisscrossed. And it will require a leap. A couple of leaps. There we go. Remember that Van Halen song, Jump? Sometimes, brother. Sometimes you and me. We just gotta let fly. Loose the cannons, shoot the guns. Pump the pistons. Pedal to the metal. My mind is full of that moment in I think it was the first season of SpongeBob when he was doing driving lessons. What's a little artichoke? What's a little dead artichoke doing right here? Where did you come from? Well, this fence has collapsed a bit. Such things happen. I love a little shade. Oh, yeah. You bet. So, Yeah, I keep pushing out, don't I? The hell? I was just gonna go to the vineyard and back. Now I've got a wild hair up my snibbity-bibbity. That's what happens. Monkeys jumping around, chimping out. Welcome to Chimpcast with Monkey Man. Oh my God. Something tapped me behind the right hip and I was like, what the fuck? Just my shirt. Just my shirt. Ooh. What am I doing? Where am I going? Oh, I guess I'm going this way. I can feel the grass reflecting light at me. Whew, it's warm and nice. Like that breeze is nice. I haven't seen the cows out here in a while. It's always so weird when overgrown grassland gets shorn up like that. It's so weird. You can just see it, you know. You can just see. Seeing. Everybody has seeing. That's right. You in your mind's eye have seeing. Just like me. When I'm running, best to be a runner. When I'm talking, best to be a speaker. When jumping, well, I certainly did dedicate myself to the task, didn't I? And the jumping went well. You know what? The jumping went exceptionally well. I don't jump as much as I used to, as much as I love it. I was doing one-legged jumps, two-legged jumps. I felt pretty good. And the main landmark of discomfort that comes with jumping didn't happen. I received no pelvic floor ache, no pelvic floor cramp, which is excellent. I told you about the workout stuff that I do on Breathcast, which was episode 30, which I filmed yesterday after filming episode 29 of the run, right along with Run Man thing. I showed you guys my weights and my boards and well, with the boards I talked about a new exercise that I was trying out. It went really well, I have to say. Squats are tough. My legs need a lot of love before I'm confident in these big long runs. That's okay though. We're making progress. I like me some progress, capital P. What I was getting at though is, yeah, the squats were good, but on the YouTubes, speaking of pelvic floor stuff, that's gonna have to get addressed. Because when I jump back from things in surprise, when I cross small ditches in flight, when I jump far and jump hard, on the landing, my pelvic floor really hurts. It seizes up and I have to walk it off and slowly untangle the clenched tissues in walking. It's always hard not to get down there and massage because, well, when does one jump? Outside. What else is outside? Public. You don't want to be grundle handling in public unduly. People call people who have badges. Hasn't happened to me yet. But you gotta walk this off. Anyway, I'm doing exercises. trying to reduce the corona belly. This one YouTube channel. Why was there yellow liquid in that water bottle? Good Lord. Yeah, I added from the YouTubes another exercise recently to my repertoire. Every couple of days I'll spend a few seconds tucking my belly button toward my navel, tucking my sides in while laying down or while sitting, and for those few seconds simultaneously kegling strongly, clenching the round one, armoring up the bottom of the spine area. And I never thought of doing that. I don't know what kegling has to do with reducing your Santa rumbler, your beer keg, your spare tire, your easy bake oven muffin top, whatever you want to call it. One girl called it a pooch. I thought that was cute. I've heard a lot of names for this old belly of mine. Ooh. You know what we're going to do? We've had good luck with wasps recently. So I'm going to push that luck and run through a very small park whose key characteristics include oversaturation of bright, smelly flowers that attract 1, 2, 3 million bees or so. And I'm going to be I am currently all shiny and sweaty and gross. So we'll see if I don't run through unscathed. Ooh. Haven't been around here in a while either. What was I talking about? Oh yeah. Clenching and clenching. I don't know. It's certainly exhausting. I'm not seeing any results. But we'll keep at it. We're just going to keep at it. It does feel weirdly structurally like cool. After that exercise, it's like, oh yeah, there's muscles everywhere. Little ones, big ones, weird ones. Anywho, it is no biggie. We got this. It's a perfect day. Monkeys in a cage, lightning in a bottle. What are we going to do with it? Well, I'm dismantling structures, enabling myself rapid movement upon inspiration across state lines if I get the itch. If you only have a couple of boxes to pack and it's not a U-Haul truck, it just sits better. It just sits better if you're like me, in a position to move soon and explore these United States. Okay, here's the bee territory. You know, it's pretty calm. There's a cat in the shade over there. Hi. Hey, bud. Oh my God, the colors. Good Lord. Not one. I didn't even see any bees this time. All right, we're going back. Just to say hi. Just to say hi. One more time. I wonder if that cat will let me pet him. Should we try? Let's do it. What's up, buddy? Hello. Hello. Aw. He thought about it for a sec, didn't he? Jump. Hey. Hey. That was a big jump. perineum does not hurt. Ah, that's so good. And now look at us. We're in the ravine, just hanging out. You see that fluff down there? There are times when that fluff just comes to dominate the air fronts. Hi. Hey, puppy. And it's like this temporary atmospheric biome. It's like snow, but it's fluff. Which is dangerous as all goodness in my area for a number of reasons. Allergens being probably in the middle of that list. Not too high, not too low. Hi. Yeah. Whew. Man, I'm just still thinking about that jump. I can't believe that I jumped like that and didn't hurt anything. That's so good. Maybe those exercises are paying off. Why not, right? Why can't things just work out? You tell me. You tell me. I'll be the yes I can man. You can be my sober counter. Yeah, I'm done with the ravine. Screw it. Let's go to the park. What are we doing? I have never done so much zigzagging. Oh, that's nice. Somebody left out. Oh my God. Somebody left low-lying branches that I must duck under. And my frantic haze. Ah, yes. The ballpark. I've played a little bit of destruction ball on that park. Very good park. Oftentimes there's dogs here sprinting. But today you don't get cute, fluffy cats and dogs. Today you get me. Significantly less cuddly. Minus the belly, I'm essentially crafted, forged, and origamied by pointy geometry. I am only planes and angles. My body is essentially Wolverine, but all over. And far less jacked. But not jacked. Whew. We keegling. Okay. A lot of parties happening around here. That's good. Not only is that good, but I'm so